Joseph was unemployed. His unemployment compensation had run out. He was a carpenter, but the only work going on in his neighborhood was boarding up storefronts. He and Mary had no place to live, and she was pregnant. She told Joseph that he would be the father, but he wasn't the child's father. The spark that had begun the life of their child came from, well, it was too embarrassing and ridiculous for Joseph to repeat. Friends told him he was being taken for a fool. But Joseph loved Mary and knew that the last few months had been very hard. He decided that whatever fantastic stories Mary told him, he would love the child as his own. That night, Mary had a baby boy. He seemed healthy, wrinkly, and had a nice loud cry. Mary swaddled their baby in old copies of bankrupt newspapers and laid him down in the back of an abandoned car. A stray gray dog, grimy from the road and whimpering with loneliness, kept watch over the baby and warmed him with her panting. Joseph also put his iPhone close so the baby could be lulled to sleep with a lullaby app. At night, a star appeared in the east, and three wise persons, Warren Buffett, Alexander McCall Smith, and Monica Ali, came to behold Joseph and Mary's child. They wanted to bring him gold, frankincense, and myrrh, but that hadn't been available since Lehman Brothers collapsed, so the wise people brought gift cards to Chipotle. The infant saw them and smiled. Mary saw the look of delight on her child's face and said to herself, "He's happy with us." But she saw Joseph sitting by himself at the far end of the garage and knew he was worrying how he was going to make a life for their child. When Joseph came back to the car, his eyes glimmered. "I think I finally understand," he said, "why we have been given the gift of this child. It doesn't matter who the father is, does it? Every child cries for our love and deserves our care. Every child who is hungry in Sudan or cold in Cleveland. Every little girl who is abandoned by the roadside in China. Every little boy in Congo who is dragged into someone's army. Any little girl or boy anywhere who is threatened by an epidemic, an explosion, or indifferent parents. I must love them as a father loves his child." Mary and Joseph sat with their arms around each other, and their little boy and the dog who decided to adopt on the spot hopped up on the seat beside them and put her head gently into Joseph's lap. The star that had found them seemed to stay above them for a moment, while their child slept peacefully, safely in their arms, looking out at a world that seemed suddenly new.